Jerry. Jerry's from New York, everybody. Now, I've never been, but after meeting Jerry, I never want to go. Do you ever knock on wood to get rid of bad luck? But if that wood was lucky, wouldn't it still be a tree? Let me ask you guys a question. You're dating a schizophrenic. Do you have to break up with all of them?
That's multiple personality disorder.
Actually, I asked the girl out on a date the other day. She shot me down so hard I thought she worked for the LAPD. No, but I did go on a date last week. And it was going great until she said, "Anthony, you're kind of a pushover." Can you believe that? Pushover. So I looked at her dead in her eyes and said, "Well, if you say so, sweetheart." Sex to me is a lot like going to the gym, because I never go. I don't like to brag, but I consider myself to be a very humble person. If there's one thing I learned as a college student, it's that I should have learned more than one thing as a college student. You know, they say an apple a day will keep the doctor away. You know what else keeps the doctor away? Being poor. My dad told me that curiosity killed the cat. Of course, curiosity is what he called his car. I found out recently that Superman actually has two weaknesses: kryptonite and low box office numbers. So kids are eating Tide Pods now. Parents are freaking out about it. And I don't really understand that, because when I was a kid, if I wanted to be like a doctor when I grew up, I pretended to be a doctor. If I wanted to be a teacher, I pretended to be a teacher. So my point is, so what if my nephew wants to be a washing machine when he grows up? Like, who are you to crush his dreams, you know? So I encourage him, you know? When he puts the Tide Pods in, I'll just put a pair of socks in his mouth, give him 2 quarters, and spin it around about a dozen times. What's messed up is when I pull my socks out, one's always missing. So I saw eggplant the other day for like the first time ever. And I'm so out of shape, I didn't even like recognize it as food. I just saw it and thought, so that's why I've been texting girls all these years. No, but the size of this thing really freaked me out. And then I realized, that must be why all my dates are disappointed in me. Anyone here at College Legacy? Well, for those of you that don't know, basically, if your parents go to a college and then you go to that college, that makes you a college legacy. And that's kind of like my situation, but with prison. I can't score well in the SATs, but I can make a pretty decent shank. My dad wanted me to join his frat. It was a gang. I remember my mom would drop me off at daycare. It was a gang. No, but sometimes I think it would have been easier just to go to prison than college, because when I think about it, the books are cheaper, I would have gotten in shape, and the food, well, the food is exactly the same. That's what I'm thinking.
Anthony, the first slide I give you means you have a minute.
Oh,
So you probably have at least 3 jokes more you can do.
don't, not new ones.
3 jokes, you're good. Anthony, ladies.
Thanks very much for watching.
Oops, sorry. My bad.
Do you guys find it ironic that you can choke to death on a lifesaver candy? Damn, Jerry, you put me on the spot.
One more.
One more.
I have a question. What the hell are we saving daylights from? Common sense and consistency? There's no joke there, I just want my hour back. Excellent.